Hello everyone, it's Nikki Batgirl D'Angelo here for The Addicted Gamer for another episode of Let's Play Planetbase. And when we last left you, we've been getting, let's just say that our little base here has been a shooting gallery for meteorites. And what we're trying to do here is we're trying to get to the point where we can have a self-sustaining base. And one of the things in this build of it is, which I'm sure they didn't intend on, is that we're going to need to build our control center rather early. Our I guess you would call it observatory. And also our laser very quickly, because we have been in a shooting gallery. Now, when you look at the surface of Mars, it's riddled with impact craters, and mostly because it has a thin atmosphere, and little of the rocks that fall through the atmosphere are burnt away. And maybe that's just what they're looking to do to us here. I'm not sure about that. What I do know is that, well, in this game, we've had so many close calls. We've had a hit here, we've had a hit here, we've had a hit here, and we've had a hit somewhere over here. So we want to get this built very quickly, okay? We want to build a console for our telescope, and we want to build a console for security, okay? Those two things are important. And then what we're going to do is we're going to build our observatory, because we need that before we can build our laser. So our observatory, I'm thinking, is going to go right in this direction, right over here. And we're going to need a little bit more power for this, so we have this over here that should be built momentarily. It's not waiting on anything else. Hopefully somebody gets out there relatively quickly to do that. Oh boy, look at how close that is. I mean, this must be like the Geminids or something. Oh, we lost our carrier bot, but we get back some resources when they die. Our robotics facility is going to become very important rather quickly. Alright, so do we have a processor at this point? That's the question. You can look this way by clicking this little arrow over here. Yes, we do have a processor. We need two. We need two semiconductors. Alright, so is this built yet? Nope, and nope. Alright, so those got built. That's good. Now we can put engineers in charge of these things. We're going to need more engineers. We'll ask for them in a little bit. Before we ask for more engineers, we'll probably need another place for people to sleep. And that's going to mean another hub. So I'm thinking about putting another hub this way, so a robotics facility and another hub, and then building up in this direction. When I talk about hubs, I use my canteens for hubs. I normally don't use dorms because that's putting too many people in one area. Alright, what do you have for me? I still don't have a lot for you. You have a construction bot and a driller bot, but you don't have a carrier bot, which I can build for myself in a little bit. But I don't have 255 to give you just yet. I'm going to make you start making medicinal plants to spark the guy that we have over there to do some other stuff. Alright. Yeah, we got quite a lot of everything. We're going to need workers. Lots of workers. You can go. We don't need you. Okay, what am I thinking I'm needing? I'm thinking I need to go up to... Oh, I can't go up anymore. Let's come off the control room. Let's go into something we call a multi-dome. That's a place for people to work. And you know what? Let's get rid of that for now. We need one more resource over here. Medicinal pad is built. Good. If only our... Well, who knows? Maybe we could come off of this way. Let's see if we can put a cabin over here. That would be much more important. Can we put a cabin? Yeah, we can put a cabin over here. Our cabin is going to come off of our lab. Let's put our cabin off of that. This is a place where 4 people could sleep or 5 people could sleep, have their own beds, and it will start creating a little bit more morale for us. All right, cabins are important because here people just sleep in any bunk, and it really makes them a little bit upset, and they're going to come over here, they're going to stare in front of the TV and not work as much. When they have their own place to call their own bed, they're actually a little bit nicer. We're going to need another engineer to sit in here all the time, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn back on the landing permissions, go to colonist, and we're going to go and bring engineer up to 100%. Which is unheard of because you really need more workers than you need engineers. But as long as we have engineers and a lot of metal that's built up, we'll be able to make carrier bots that can move things around, I think. Alright, let's hopefully get through this. Now that we have the control room, F6 comes into play and we can set alert statuses. When we set a yellow alert, all colonists will stay indoors, medics and guards will stay on duty for longer. Red alert, colonists will fight enemies by any means necessary. We don't have to worry about that for a long time. Alright, so a connection has been built. I'm sure the connection now has put this online. Now by getting a couple more engineers here now, means that we'll be able to have somebody manning this. Here comes a trader, and he really has nothing for me. God. Well, this would be a time to sell excess, but I've learned a long time ago not to sell excess. Alright, this is pretty much the last thing that we're going to be building because we're running out of resources. We really need our next metal to go in here. Power storage is low. Oh, the RNG gods are not giving us enough power. Let's go back and see what's going on. Oh, it's picking up. That is not good. We've got a lot of things going wrong here. As long as we keep... Oh, there we go. Alright. Oh, come on. Just keep everybody happy. That's all I ask you. We need another windmill. That's the issue here. I think we could probably fit one in between here. We'll see if that will happen. But we really want to let our resources go to building some excess spare parts in a little bit. This is going to go out. This guy's going to send us a couple of engineers, which is good. And we're going to immediately go back in and we're going to reset this to normal. And then we're going to turn off colonists for a while. We have 18 colonists. We need a place for them to sleep. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We'll have enough room for 16 of them in just a little bit. Alright, good job. You got that built. Good. Good job. We've run out of spares. Not a good thing. But we do need to build a couple of beds in here. These will start keeping these people very happy. Now, you could build 1, 2, 3 beds in here. Or you can do it the way I do, which is 1, 2... You could actually fit 5 in here, but I'm only going to put 4 in here right now. Now I have room for everybody. Alright. Spare parts are being built. Where are our medics and what are they doing? Do we have medics? That's the important thing to see. We have 2 medics, 6, 5, and 5. We're going to want to lift our worker count in just a little bit. But we don't want to do that until we have more places for people to actually do things. Alright, what do we got here? Whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing. And we are not giving anything up just yet. Alright. Okie dokie. We have things being built. We have the observatory over here. Do we have somebody? We have somebody at the at the telescope console. That's good. We have not gotten a guard yet. We will ask for one in a little bit. Alright, so we just built 2 spare parts, and we want to continue to build up that spare parts. Power storage is critical again. Remember when I said we needed another turbine? That is definitely going to become the case here. We probably want a bigger... Yep. They are not giving us the wind that they're supposed to be giving us. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, pick it up, pick it up. There's 1, there's 2. There we go, back online. Alright. So we've got a bigger base now. Let's see where we can put another wind turbine, because that's the important part here. None will fit there, won't fit there, there. Alright, so we're continuing to build in this direction over here. Let's build a bigger one. It's going to take away from spare parts. Big deal. Oh, it is a big deal. And let's build a bigger power collector. That will take 2. Where will you go? That's going to take 1 actually. You won't go anywhere. I don't want to come off of here. Where will you go? Well, I guess we could put it right here. Alright, that's enough metal to give up. We'll buy some spares in a little bit. We need to get that stuff built. We can't afford to run out anymore. Oh, so in a sandstorm, what we want to do is hit F6 and call it a yellow alert. That way nobody goes outside. And then you have this annoying yellow alert sound going off for quite a while. Alrighty. We've got a lot of stuff built up over here. Lots of food, so we could probably house more people. You'll notice now, from now on, Tawny Blair will go right there. Oh God. Look at that. Look at that. Ah. So there's a good and a bad to a sandstorm. The good is we get a lot of wind power. I mean, look at this. We got 60 meters a second. We're producing as much electricity as we can possibly produce. We're off, right? The grid consumes 60 and produces 60. That's why we were trying to produce this over here. Or wherever that big one was that I just told it to build, which is over here. Alright, we're going to turn it off. It'll be off in a few seconds. People will go back and do their thing now. This won't last that much longer. He's actually just going to walk right in here. And he's okay. See? Do you have any spares? Yeah, you do. We'll take that 1 spare. We'll trade it for that. And that. Two of those. We'll take 1 of those. Give you another 1 of those. We'll take 1 of those. Oh, we can't take 1 of those. And we'll just say trade those. We'll get 1 spare. We'll be able to fix something if we need to. And we won't have to worry about it. Alright. Go on, guys. Get the stuff out there. Let's get that done. My problem is no one's building metal like they should be, so let's tell them to build metal. Where's he going with that? Oh, good. It's going to build more medical supplies. That's good. So now our medic will generate a nice little mission to come over here and make some medical supplies. You see that? That's good. Everything's starting to work out for the best. Alright. We've got everything going pretty good. He just went out there, fixed one of our items over here. Alright. He's going to the... Where are you going? Oh, the connector. Okay. Alright. We've run out of spares. Yes, we know that. We're going to start making them in a few seconds. Oh wow, we have some... We could actually put another one of these down. It's not like I want to, but we can. That metal should be dumped right over there. I knew it. Now someone's going to come and build that one. We should have two. Alright, we're backed up on those. I'm going to turn you off for a second. That way we could build this metal really quick. We're going to need it. Alright, so... we have a lot going on here. I mean, my major... fear here is that we take a really big hit early on in the game because the meteors fall a lot more often now. So that's why I'm trying to get to the laser beam really fast instead of trying to build out a little bit more. 18 people at this stage of the game is quite a small number. What do we got with them? Same thing over here. We can take another one of these, sell 2, and pick up 40. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll make that trade. We're going to need the spare parts when we're trying to build the metal for things like another wind turbine and another power collector. We're going to need another solar power collector in a few seconds. I just don't know where I want to put it. I want to see where I'm going from here. I don't know what I'm going to build down here. I should build a multi-dome right here so people could work out and have fun. Alright, good job. You're going to fix that. Thank you. He's alright. He's alright. That's not good. Alright. A power collector has been built. Good, we have the massive power collector. We should be fine now. Alright, good. We have the power now. Let's see what our power is doing. We're producing 141 and we have 61 usage, so we should be fine. Alright, we're doing fine. Where the hell did that fall? That was in this direction. Oh, there it is. I always try to find them to see how close they are to me. So with everything being built now, we should be focusing on spare part creation and processors. Now we're going to need a couple of processors. How many do we have? We have 2. So we can focus on producing the laser beam as soon as we get... I'd say we want to have 6 spare parts built up. And then we'll start building the laser, and that's what we want to do. So what we've done is we've prioritized this area over here. We want to turn back on the bioplastic. It's very important. We've already built 2 spares, so we should have 2 somewhere. And folks, that is it for episode 3. Believe it or not, we have had 3 very good episodes of this one. We're not growing as fast as some people do, but what we are doing is we are trying to get past one of the major hurdles in the game at this point, which is the constant bombardment of meteors. Alright, I will talk to you in the next episode of Let's Play Planetbase.